This edict identifies Jesus of Nazareth as a heretic and a blasphemer.
This season on The Chosen.
There are those for whom this will set off a series of events. My followers won't understand.
Lazarus! Come out!
I guess you're not holding back anymore.
I can't. I'm out of time.
See Season 4 of The Chosen in theaters on February 1st, starting with episodes 1, 2, and 3. Get your tickets now at thechosenriseup.com.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Okay, this tape is clear body. It says Bill Grant and Delia Bell, Memories of the Past. And then it's got all the songs listed on side one and side two. The insert is kind of it was a white insert, black and white photo. She has very big hair. Oh, by the way, this is Memories of the Past, Bill Grant and Delia Bell, Volume 1. And it's in stereo. So lucky you guys. It looks like it was white at one time, and it's kind of yellowed over the years. But anyway, if you want to get a hold of them, it's 405-326-6649. I know that because it's on the back of the tape. All right, enjoy.
own darling. He was God's chosen son. Once he was fair and once he was young. Mary, she rocked him, her darling, to sleep. But they left him to die like a tramp on the street.
Sinner, why not he today? Come and go with me this way, where Jesus lives and we'll never say goodbye. To a land so fair and bright, where there never is no night, in a land where we never shall die. There's a home way up on high, where we shall never, never die. Won't you come and cross this river so wide? There with Jesus we will dwell, nevermore to say farewell to a land where we never shall die. Walk the straight and narrow way, fall down on your knees and pray. He will help you cross the mountain top so high. He will take you by the hand, lead you to the promised land, to a home where we never shall die. There's a home way up on high, where we shall never, never die. Won't you come and cross this river so wide? There with Jesus we will dwell, nevermore to say farewell to a land where we never shall die. To a land where we never shall die. I wandered again to my home in the mountain, where youth early dawn I was happy and free. I looked for my friend, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me.
Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger.
Seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother nor dad,
No mother nor dad,
not a friend could I see.
no friend could I see.
They knew not my name,
They knew not my name,
and I knew not their faces.
and I knew not their faces.
I found they were all, rank strangers to me, rank strangers to me. They've all moved away, said the voice of a stranger, to a beautiful home by the bright crystal sea. Some beautiful day I'll meet 'em in heaven, seem to be a rank stranger. No mother nor dad, not a friend do I see. They knew not my name, they knew not my name, and I knew not their faces, and I knew not their faces. I found they were all rank strangers to me, rank strangers to me.
Once my soul was astray from the heavenly way. I was wretched and blind as could be. Then the Savior above, with his wonderful love, he reached down his hand for me. When my Savior reached down for me, when he reached away down for me, I was lost and undone, without God or his Son. He reached down his hand for me. I was near to despair when he came to me there. In the tempest, to him I now flee, there to lean on his arms, safe secure from all harm. He reached down his hand for me. When my Savior reached down for me, when he reached away down for me, I was lost and undone, without God or his Son. He reached down his hand for me. When he reached down his hand for me.
It's a long, long way to the end of my journey, where no man stands alone. I was traveling through the beautiful Flint Hills of Kansas. I came upon a man by the side of the road, a man most people call a tramp. He was ragged and dirty and needed a shave, and the roll he carried on his back caused him to walk with a dragging step. I pulled up by the side of him and asked him if he wanted to ride. He hesitated for a moment because this was something he wasn't used to. Then his eyes softened a bit and he said, "Sir, you're most kind." I said, "Where are you bound for, old-timer?" He said, "No place in particular. But if you don't mind, I'll just get in and ride a while and rest my bones." So he loaded in the car and we started off down the highway. And he looked out across the rolling hills and began to mumble to himself. But after a bit, I got his attention. He turned towards me and began to talk. He said, "Son, I had a home once, in people. But that was many years and many tears ago. I become an outcast to them, and they turned me away. Though I've not forgot them, I lost track of them a long time back. So for many years now, I've been forced to go from door to door. Not a begging, son, but asking for work, so that I might have a little something to eat and to wear. But most people, they turn me away. And them that don't, they get rid of me pretty quick.
'cause nobody's got time for a tramp. So you see, son, there ain't one person in this entire world that cares whether I live or die. But I made peace with my Lord. He cares about me, and He's waiting for me. One of these days I'm going home. But for now, all that I've got left in this world is just these beautiful hills. You know, when the Lord made this land, He made a beautiful place. People have scarred it some, but in time He'll heal the scars and make it all beautiful again. And the grass and the flowers and the trees, that's my home. And the beautiful water that trickles over the rocks, that's my water of life. And the rabbits and the birds and the squirrels, they're all the friends I got. But one of these days the Lord's gonna get tired of me roaming around down here. He's gonna call me up home to live with Him. Then all the things I never had in this life will be mine forever. I'll have friends there, and there'll be people to talk to, because in that land I'm told that no man stands alone. It's a long, long way to the end of my journey, where no man stands alone. the hills of southeast Oklahoma, where the creek they call Goodwater flows. In a double log house on the hillside, that was where Thomas Oakes made his home. Now the master, he came from Old England. His bride walked the sad trail of tears to the tune of the old darkest banjo. The music was sweet to their ears. In a lonely and rusty old graveyard stands one mighty monarch of time. Its branches know many sad stories, but its secrets will never be mine. For many long years it's been standing and towers so high in the sky. Its shade is so cool in the evening, its shadows are ghostly at night. The verses are so sweetly written on stones that are laid side by side. In epitaph sadness is spoken, for many died early in life. In a lonely and rusty old graveyard stands one mighty monarch of time. Its branches know many sad stories, but its secrets will never be mine. Now gone is the voice of the master. His image has faded with time, and gone is the darky who loved him. They're all resting there neath the pine. If the pages of unwritten history could be unfolded with time, it would tell us the beautiful story that's locked in the heart of the pine. In a lonely and rusty old graveyard stands one mighty monarch of time. Its branches know many sad stories, but its secrets will never be mine. Brother, apart from the Savior today, risking your soul for the things that decay. Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give
In exchange,
What would you give?
in exchange,
Oh, what would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? the dear Savior still tenderly pleads. Rest not your soul, it is precious indeed. What would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give
In exchange,
What would you give?
in exchange,
Oh, what would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? Have you dreamed of a stairway to heaven, of a home just beyond the blue, of a stairway of gold to God's heavenly fold, and a stairway that's waiting for you? There's a stairway to heaven, golden stairway to heaven, that leads to a home bright and fair. Step by step I will climb till His hand touches mine. Then I'll rest at the top of the stairs. There's a stairway that leads up to heaven. Many others before us have tried. They have gone to a place that Jesus prepared at the foot of the throne of God. There's a stairway to heaven, golden stairway to heaven, that leads to a home bright and fair. Step by step I will climb till His hand touches mine. Then I'll rest at the top of the stairs. There's a place at the top of that stairway where we rest when we're all safely there. And the friends that we need someday we will meet in that home at the top of the stairs. There's a stairway to heaven, golden stairway to heaven, that leads to a home bright and fair. Step by step I will climb till His hand touches mine. Then I'll rest at the top of the stairs. For many years I've watched my loved ones travel across that wide silent sea. There's hardly any left to know me, and I know the time is near for me. The years speed by and leave us standing at the eve of heaven. dwell with Jesus evermore. I've tried to live my life a picture of how my Lord would have it be. But as my time draws near, I wonder if He'll be satisfied with me. The years speed by and leave us standing at the eve of heaven's open door. Let us live our life so we may travel to dwell with Jesus evermore. All through the ages, the Bible has told of a glorious reunion on high, when wicked and evil shall perish away, and the meek shall inherit new life. Help me, O Lord, to live by His word. Help me to evil defy. Help me stand and walk the right way, for I want to stand by His side. We read of a time when the heaven rolled back and the truth will lay there to behold. If we'll only live by the Bible each day, we'll be taken into the fold. Help me, O Lord, to live by His word. Help me to evil defy. Help me stand and walk the right way, for I want to stand by His side. There's people wandering around in this life, searching for peace for their soul. If they'll only read from the Bible each day, the story is so plainly told. Help me, O Lord, to live by His word. Help me to evil defy. Help me stand and walk the right way, for I want to stand by His side.
This has been a Rogue Media Network